Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Look at, I got it figured out. That's right, yes. Oh no. What does that mean? I really don't know what that means. We did not have meteor showers. We didn't have meteor showers when I was playing by myself. Alright, well, I don't know what that means, so I figure that I have to stay inside, but I'm not really 100% sure, so yeah. Yeah, so I figured it out. What I did was I had to change who owned the connectors, which that was a big catastrophe as well, because the guns started shooting at stuff, and so I had to tear the guns down. I don't really see any meteors. I wish I would have known what that was gonna do. Alright, so what we gonna do now? We are gonna start dismantling the ship a little bit. I'm gonna check this ship out, make sure it's okay. Let's see, are you... No, you got damaged. Good. Alright, so we'll do that. Fix this guy up. Wow, that one really got damaged. I tell you what, those guns really went after this, and that's unfortunate. A large steel tube I'm going to need. We'll get it up to that point. Large steel tube. Let's see. Steel. I'll just need one, thank you. Confirm. Alright. We'll get this guy repaired up nicely. And back in action. The cockpit got destroyed too, man. Phew. Can I hit a display? Oh, nope. How about we go to the ground? There we go. What about a display? Display. It's bulletproof glass. Which one's the display? Aha! I think I only needed 2 of you. I'm gonna take 5 just in case. Oop, 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 oop. Don't go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Alright, so we'll fix this guy up. We need some interior plates. How you're good. You're flyable. Let's go ahead and turn on our reactor. Alright. So we should go to weapons and tools. And then we'll select our grinder. Whoa, don't hit that ship. And then we'll go... Wow, this one's really topsy-turvy, if you know what I mean. Alright, so we're going to start to dismantle this ship. And I think we'll just start right here in the back. Tearing it down. So what's cool about mounting these is that once I start taking out the thrusters, you know, it's not going to have the ability to do the inertia dampening. So what the inertia dampening is, if I turn that off, if I hit back, I just keep going back. But if I turn on my inertia dampeners, those, as soon as I let go, they kind of fire. So if I bring the ship in here, let me turn it sideways so you can kind of see. So if I press back, you see the thrusters go back. The minute I let go, they go forward. So that's to kind of stop my momentum, which is, it's actually a really cool little system. They've thought of a lot of things in this game, which I find to be really cool. So we'll take parts of this ship apart, and then we'll end up putting some of it into the piston and stuff that we're gonna make, just because I kind of want to mess with that. You know, there's no real reason to it. I always find it cool. I've done it like 2 or 3 times now. Let's take apart this big one. We're not gonna take it all the way apart. Alright, so we'll take that. Let's see what else, because I'm not really sure. How are we doing on inventory space? for this big guy. Large cargo container. Oh, we're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic. So we're going to take out the collector. Like so. Take a drink of my beverage. Nice and smooth. Alright. So we'll keep going here. If you guys got any tips or tricks or anything that you guys want me to try and mess with and do, I would be glad to. I am open to all kinds of suggestions. I find this game really cool and really, again, like Minecraft, where it kind of leads you to do whatever you want. There's no right or wrong. Well, there is kind of a wrong when your ship dies. But, you know, you're not really limited to anything. It's whatever your imagination can think of, you can probably do. This game has rotors and pistons, which I find to be really cool. We're going to mess with the pistons here in a little bit. But the rotors, I have not messed with at all yet. I've seen Mr. T.O. Lone Wolf mess with those a little bit. So we'll be able to see that kind of in action a little bit when I get into those. He made a robotic arm for assembling stuff with a welder on the end of it. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, it had a little bit of problems, but with all the bug fixes that they've been doing, it might have got fixed in this newest update. So we'll probably do a couple more episodes here. I'll probably build a couple little projects, and then might switch over to the server that I have. That way you guys can kind of see what's going on over there. We'll take this the rest of the way apart too, I guess. You guys can kind of see that, and I just have to update it. I'm not familiar too much with Space Engineers and how they update, so I didn't know if the server would do it by itself or what. So, well, this thing's got 2 missile launchers on the front. Let's take out some lights. So you can see we're breaking down the components much like you would when you're building it. And I find it to be pretty freaking cool. What else are we breaking over here? Just that bottom one? Okay. So I'll tear these out. You can do all kinds of colors when you place this stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can do. So let's actually, we're going to select our welder. We're going to come down here to this guy. And then I'm going to turn sideways a little bit. And we're going to weld this. Turn on my welder, you can see that. So this will take components out of the ship and put it to whatever we're building. So it's much like having the items in your inventory while you're doing it. When it stops, it's done. We'll move down to the next piece. See that there? That's why, like, having a ship that can grind and weld is really, really cool. Lone's got a really cool design. I think he called it the Bumblebee. And on one end of the ship it's got welders, on the other end of the ship it's got grinders. And it makes it really cool and easy to put stuff together because you have all the materials from taking stuff apart in the same ship. And I really like that. I probably will copy that design quite a lot, actually. So what are we missing? Oh, make sure I have my jetpack on. So we are missing a motor there. The piston itself is good. So we are literally missing one motor. One motor. So let's look for a motor. Not a motto, a motor. We'll just take one. I'm actually gonna dump all these other parts into here. Oh, I meant to keep that one motor. So hopefully we can do this real quick. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna jump back into the ship because this thing's a little bit faster. Alright, so I believe that we're done with that. One thing that I'm gonna do... I should have done this before. Let's hop out of that. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna need this. Can I pull stuff out of here? Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna connect these to the side here. Like I said, I messed that up a little bit. I should have done it a different way. Getting some lag there. Not really sure what's going on. Alright. So we're gonna move on here. We're gonna set down a conveyor. Need interior plates. Alright, so we won't mess with that too much. What does that thing need these for? I don't know. Let's take it apart. I'm sure this Gatling gun's probably good for something. I don't know what, but it's probably good for something. We'll take out the cargo container. It's just a small one, so it's not going to matter too much. And then we'll take out a couple of these tubes, because these tubes are going to be helpful. We'll need to come across right here, so. Alright. So we're gonna need conveyor tubes and turns. So we'll come like that. And I'll actually just turn that like that. We'll go to number 6 and do that. Alright. Weld these up real quick. I should be using my fancy ship, but I'm not. Lone Wolf told me that everything I've learned about this game is pretty much coming from him. That the bulletproof glass is kind of pointless. So, I don't know, maybe it makes it stronger against like meteor showers and stuff. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we'll kind of mess with that later. So I'm missing a motor. Really? All that, I'm missing a motor. Huh. Okay then, Bobby boy. Alright, so let's go back in here. Motor. Just grab all of them. We'll come over here to the big boy ship. Inventory. Oh, really? I forgot that they set these ships up very poorly. You can't maneuver anything from the cockpit to any other part of the ship, which I find dumb. So let's dump all that in there. And then we'll rise up. Alright, so that should be good. I'm going to do one more thing, just so we can see what's about to happen a little better. I'm going to put a cockpit here. I need an interior plate. Can I have uno interior plate? I do find it kind of dumb that you can't place anything from the cockpit. Alright, so let's get this thing put together. That's probably not done. What are we missing? Like 80 computers. Alright, let's see. How many computers do we got? We got 45. Craft me up 100 computers. You don't have what it takes, do you? I figured as much. So let's come over to this, and we will... Wait, those don't have computers in them. Ooh, what happened here? Whoa. What did I do? I don't know what happened. Probably, again, another mess up with the guns when I changed them over. Man, these things don't have any computers in them. What the heck? You know what then? We'll just come over here. We'll take out this. This will have all the computers that we need in it. I don't know why. I just love the sounds that this game makes. They're very, very intuitive. You know, like that's exactly what it would sound like if I was grinding this stuff down. And they really, in my opinion, have done a very good job on this game. I find it very interesting. Some of the mechanics that you're offered with, or not offered with, presented with, like with the thrust and everything, meteor showers, all that stuff. I haven't messed with all of it yet, but I find it to be very, very cool. We're getting ready to test a driller and a piston setup that I find to be really neat. Just this is a simple one too. You could do some major stuff with this. So we're going to look for our piston. This is our one drill. We're going to do a toggle on and off with that guy. Actually, yeah, we'll just do a toggle on and off. And then we need to find our pistons. So this is piston 1. Do reverse. Remove piston 2. Reverse. Wait, that right? Yeah, that looks right. Where'd our drill go? Yeah, we'll put our drill and we'll toggle that on and off. Okay, so when I hit 3, turns on our drill. It's a little bouncy. Wouldn't you say so? Like it looks a little bouncy. So let's go ahead and extend piston 1 into the mountain. Let that just kind of, you know, eat its way into the mountain. That is super bouncy. I don't know why. So maybe pistons in a line don't work too well. Maybe it needs some supports and whatnot. But we'll keep messing with it. We're going to let that extend fully. If I hit I, we should actually see some inventory. Let's go into the refinery. We are... It doesn't look like we're gaining anything, so let's hide the empty. See, the refinery is not really gaining anything as far as I can tell. The small cargo container there looks to be gaining some stuff. The drill gets it. It's probably fully extended at this point. Let's go ahead and extend piston number... Oh, no, keep that one going. Extend piston number 2. And we'll get that taken care of. Then we'll go back into our inventory. Let's type in refinery. And then we'll come over here. We'll type in drill. So yeah, we are getting iron and stone, and that's being transferred into here. Looks like the refinery is just working a little bit faster than what is necessary. So I hear it still kind of drilling away. Okay, now it's pretty much done. So we're going to turn off the drill. We'll go ahead and we'll toggle both pistons to come back in. I find this to be really, really cool. I don't know why, but just seeing the way that this works, the motion that it works with, is just pretty dang neat. They're very smooth, fluid motions when, you know, you're not dealing with the grinder. I guess the motion from the grinder is just a lot. But we can actually customize these pistons quite a bit. If we look, we can just hit the velocity. If I hit this, look how fast it goes out then. You know, it comes back very, very fast. Like, this is your default, and then you have your next step up, you know, your top speeds. We'll pull that back in. There's a lot of parts listed on here. Piston, we're going to put that back down to its normal speed because we don't want anything going crazy. We got the maximum distance. So yeah, we've dug this hole pretty much with our current setup. You know, we could add some more stuff on here. There's a little bit of iron hanging out on the ground, not much. So it did miss a little bit, but we got mostly iron here, and we could get more rock. So I'll probably mess with this a little more. I don't know. It's a very early game of getting ores. I like some of the bigger ships and stuff. That thing is still pretty cool. I enjoy that. Let's see how much this grinder or drill is damaged. No, it's not too bad. Just a little bit. How about the piston? No, pistons are good. So yeah, guys, my name is Drax. This is the end of today's Space Engineers. Hope you guys are enjoying. Let's see. Can I get a close up on myself? I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I am. I'm having a blast with it. So yeah. So guys, I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.